So after a long wait, we finally have a new Plants vs Zombies game, Plants vs Zombies Replanted. And this is a game that has received a lot of mixed reception. Some people are excited for this remaster to take place, while others, including myself, are wondering, is this really enough to revive the franchise? Today, I'll be giving you my top 10 ideas that could turn Replanted into more than just a nostalgic remaster, and hopefully spark a discussion on what you think would make the game better. With that said, let's get started. Number 10. Difficulty settings. Now, I think a lot of us can agree the original Plants vs Zombies game is a relatively simple game when it comes to the main story. But what if we had an option to ramp up the challenge a bit? No, I'm not talking about hardcore mode, I'm talking a nice, simple, easy, medium, hard, or expert mode type setup. Easy mode would give you cheap plants and have Crazy Dave give you tips as you go along. Medium would be the base game. Hard would be slower sun production, stronger zombies, and more special zombies in each level. And expert mode, no lawnmowers, harsh sun limits, stronger and faster zombies, and more brutal zombie lineups. Imagine if gargantuas could appear as early as the first world. I understand the devs want to add a cloudy day mode that limits sun production, but I think a difficulty modifier should change every aspect of the game, make it actually feel different and more challenging. In return, you'd get more coins per level, unlock exclusive artwork, and maybe even some special plants. That way, you have an incentive to play through the story again, outside of just finding the zombie yeti. Number 9. Daily challenges and special events. Here's the thing about Plants vs Zombies. Once you finish the campaign, what's left to keep you coming back every day? Well, that's where daily challenges and special events could make all the difference. Imagine logging in every day to find a brand new challenge waiting for you. Beat a level with only 500 sun, beat a level using only mushroom plants, or maybe even a custom level that swarms you with coneheads with no lawnmowers. These kinds of challenges do two big things. First, they keep the game feeling fresh long after you've cleared the story, and second, they give you a reason to check in every single day. You could even earn unique rewards or plant skins for completing them. And if this sounds familiar, that's because Plants vs Zombies 2 does the same. Why do you think so many people still play Plants vs Zombies 2? Well, I would wager the special events most certainly play a huge role in it. Coming back every day for a piñata party keeps players hooked. This is the kind of hook I think Replanted could really do with. Give us a reason to come back every day and keep playing the game past completion. I'm not gonna log back in every day because the graphics look nice. Number 8. Expanded Survival Endless. We're no strangers to Survival Endless mode, but what if Replanted took Survival Endless and did more with it? Instead of just having our generic Survival Pool Endless, we get Survival Endless for the other worlds too. Maybe when you progress far enough, the gameplay starts to switch up too. Imagine the card system from Plants vs Zombies 2, but instead of plants, it's determining what happens in the next level. One card buffs the plants, one card buffs the zombies, and then a wild card which changes the lawn completely. Maybe the roof will start to get foggy, maybe the time of day will temporarily change, or maybe even some Zombotany zombies will show up to throw a spanner in the works. And why not put a leaderboard so everyone can vie to reach the highest flag? Provided EA stays supporting this game, removing hackers from the leaderboard. Number 7. More plants and zombies. Alright, let's get the obvious one out the way. If we're going to make a remaster of a game, we're gonna need some more transformative features than fancy graphics and minor changes. This is where you can really get creative. Imagine a Swamp Thing type zombie that could hurl slime clods at your plants that drastically slow down their attacks, adding a new debuff mechanic into the game, which would create a perfect opportunity for a new plant, the Purify Lily, that can be used to cleanse slimed plants. Or what about an illusionist zombie that can temporarily shuffle the entire lawn, planting dummy plants that do nothing more than confuse you? Maybe the new plants and zombies only appear on the higher difficulties if you want the original campaign to remain authentic. Number 6. Adaptive mode. So this one may spark the most disagreement, but it's just something that I would like to pitch. What if there was a game mode that adapted to your playstyle? A survival mode that essentially learns your attacks and has you adapting to different strategies to beat it. Relying too much on lobbed plants? Then perhaps the game will counter you with Zombotany umbrella leaf zombies. Relying too much on pea shooter plants?
Screen door zombie overload.
Why not have a game mode where the game learns what you like to plant and finds a way to counter it? That could actually be really interesting. Number 5, a level editor. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. There are already Plants vs Zombies level editors out there. What's the point of this? Just hear me out. While it's true you can pretty easily make your own levels these days, why not introduce an official level editor that everyone can easily access? And on top of that, allowing players to customize their own lawns. Maybe you'll make an ice theme level, maybe a swamp with different water patches everywhere, maybe a laboratory with portals from Portal Combat. And then players can submit these levels to a community tab, really bringing the multiplayer aspect of this game to life. Imagine how fun it would be seeing how many community levels you and your friends could beat together. This endless stream of new content is something that would keep Plants vs Zombies Replanted thriving, another incentive to keep playing the game past completion. Number 4, expanded minigames. Okay, so this would work in 2 ways. 1, more minigames for the minigames page in general, and 2, expanding on already existing minigames. How about a Zombotany challenge pack where you get to fight even more crazy Zombotanies across different areas of the game? I know fans have made their own versions of this, so EA really has no excuse not to at least try and make their own version. Or, if EA want to continue porting random features from other versions of the game, why not port over the Last Stand level pack from mobile? Last Stand Endless is something I'm sure would be gratefully received just as much. I really can't imagine it would take long to lift this feature from the mobile version. Come on EA, this one is practically gift wrapped for you. Number 3, integrated PvZ2 features. Okay, so I'll keep this one brief. I'm not saying we should dump every single PvZ2 mechanic into the game, but taking a few of its standout features could really be an exciting change of pace for the veteran players. On the plant side, how about adding the plant food feature from PvZ2? And on the zombie side, how about bringing in PvZ2 zombies for certain minigames or bonus stages? Again, I'm not saying dump the entire game onto Replanted, but could they not bring back at least a few of the PvZ2 plants and zombies? Number 2, expanded story. So as we all know, the original Plants vs Zombies game ends with the Dr. Zomboss boss fight. But what if there was more to the story? What if instead of just defending our house, there was a bigger story outside of that? Picture a volcano world where the tiles can randomly erupt, damaging both plants and zombies. And instead of fog, there could be volcano ash, which slowly damages plants unless you clear it away with a blower. Imagine a haunted graveyard with ghostly zombies that can phase through certain attacks. Or if you want story, how about a scientist who tried experimenting on robotic zombie prototypes and now his lab is overrun? You can't just re-release a game with shiny graphics and ported features and claim it's something new. Plants vs Zombies Replanted needs something big to stand out more. A great example of this kind of thing done right is the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. It keeps the story and features from the original game while expanding it further with at least 20 more endings, including some huge areas never seen before. It's not just Stanley Parable HD, and it's not just a completely different game from what we've seen. Don't just copy and paste the game, expand! Show us you actually give a damn. Number 1, competitive multiplayer. We may have versus mode, but what if we could take this to the max with a fully fleshed out competitive mode? Picture a lawn where you control both plants and zombies while your opponent does the same, and your job is to get one of your zombies into the other person's house first. Imagine how tactical this would get as you decide on using your resources to either summon a zombie or fortify your defenses with another plant. With some of the other aforementioned features like plant food or custom community built arenas, this could genuinely be a huge spark in the Plants vs Zombies franchise. Forget porting over the original versus mode and calling it a day. This right here is a change that we need to see going forward. Making Plants vs Zombies Replanted more community driven is what's going to keep this game thriving. If EA do a bare bone job at producing this remaster, this game is going to fall back into obscurity fast. Bring a competitive mode, throw in a leaderboard, and I guarantee you the franchise will immediately start shining like it used to. Those are my top 10 ideas I would like to see in Plants vs Zombies Replanted. Do you agree? Feel free to let me know in the comment section below. And stay tuned, as my Plants vs Zombies Reflourished puzzle pack should be dropping very soon after this video's release.